Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna make you some nice juicy pork chop. So I've got like 4 pieces of pork chop in my glass container, and the seasoning that I'll be using is Cajun seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and chili seed, and it's 1 teaspoonful. And I'm also gonna use some salt, just a pinch of salt. You don't need a lot. So what I'm doing now, as you can see, I'm blending all of my seasoning together and I'm seasoning it up. Make sure all the seasoning is all over your pork chop. Just rub it all in. So make sure you turn your pork chop on the other side and you season the other part also, because you know you want your pork chop to be nice and full of so much flavor. And guys, you can always marinate your pork chop if you want to. You can, marinate it for at least 2 hours, 2 to 1 hours. Yeah, that should be perfect. So make sure guys you don't use all of your seasoning, because we're gonna use some of the seasoning and make our gravy. Okay, so don't use all your seasoning, leave back some. Yeah. So my pork chop is all seasoning and that's what it look like. Guys, I just love all the seasoning that's on my pork chop. It looks so good and so delicious already. Now we are gonna cook our pork chop finally. So here I have a pot on the stove and my pot is hot, and to my pot I add some vegetable oil. I am not sure how much vegetable oil I had, but just add enough vegetable oil so your pork chop will fry properly. You don't have to add a lot. And fry the pork chop guys for at least 5 minutes. 5 minutes on each side, okay? So now I'm gonna turn my pork chop, and as you can see it is nice and golden and brown, and that's exactly how you want it. Perfect. So all of my pork chop has finished browned, and now I'm gonna remove it. And guys, that pot, please do not wash that pot, okay? Because that's where all the flavor is. I'm gonna use that pot to make my gravy, so stay tuned. So to my pot, I add at least 2 cloves of garlic, cut garlic, and I also add some ginger, not a lot of ginger. And you're gonna leave it to saute, guys, for at least 1 minute, okay? So just after 1 minute, I add 1 cut onions, and I also add 2 cut tomato. Just make sure guys you give it a good stir and leave it to saute for at least 1 minute. Make sure your stove is on medium because you don't want your tomato and your onions to burn, okay? So now I'm adding 1/4 cup of water to my pot. You don't need a lot of water. It just depends how much you're cooking. I'm only cooking 4, so that's what I need. I'm also adding some ketchup to my pot. 1 big spoonful of ketchup. That's around 4 to 5 spoonful of ketchup, guys. And I'm adding my remaining season that's left. So give your pot a good stir. And you can always taste to your liking. If it need more salt, you add some salt to it, and if it need more seasoning, add a bit of seasoning. Just taste to your liking. So now I'm adding all of my pork chop to my gravy. And I'm also adding that liquid that left back from the plate, because you don't want to throw that away, guys. That is where all the flavor is. So pour that liquid in your gravy. And I'm also adding some spring onions just for color. It is totally optional. And guys, you're gonna take your spoon and you're gonna pour all that gravy on your pork chop. Guys, that looks so delicious. You're gonna allow it to cook for at least 15 to 20 minutes on a low heat, and make sure you cover your pot also. So my pork chop is finally finished, and it is nice and juicy and succulent, exactly how I want it. So now I'm gonna plate it up for you guys and show you how it looks on the plate. The gravy is exactly how I want it. Not too thick, just a bit runny also. So now, as you can see, I'm plating up my pork chops, and you can serve it with mashed potato, with rice and peas, or with plain rice, whatever you prefer, even with some salad. I'm adding some gravy to my pork chop. Guys, please share this video on your social media, to your friends and to your family. Give me a big thumbs up. I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you do enjoy this video. Until next time, bye.